A Poetical Epistle to Lady Austen. By William Cowper. Dear Anna, between friend and friend prose answers every common end, serves, in a plain and homely way, to express the occurrence of the day, our health, the weather, and the news, what walks we take, what books we choose, and all the floating thoughts we find upon the surface of the mind. But, when a poet takes the pen, far more alive than other men, he feels a gentle tingling come down to his finger and his thumb, derived from nature's noblest part, the center of a glowing heart, and this is what the world, who knows no flights above the pitch of prose, his more sublime vagaries slighting, denominates an itch for writing. No wonder I, who scribble rhyme to catch the triflers of the time, and tell them truths divine and clear, which, couched in prose, they will not hear, who labor hard to allure and draw the loiterers I never saw, should feel that itching and that tingling, with all my purpose intermingling, to your intrinsic merit true, when called to address myself to you. Mysterious are his ways whose power brings forth that unexpected hour, when minds, that never met before, shall meet, unite, and part no more. It is the allotment of the skies, the hand of the supremely wise, that guides and governs our affections, and plans and orders our connections, directs us in our distant road, and marks the bounds of our abode. Thus we were settled when you found us, peasants and children all around us, not dreaming of so dear a friend, deep in the abyss of Silver End. 1. Thus Martha, e'en against her will, perched on the top of yonder hill, and you, though you must needs prefer the fairer scenes of sweet Sancerre, 2. Are come from distant Loire, to choose a cottage on the banks of Ouse. This page of Providence quite new, and now just opening to our view, employs our present thoughts and pains to guess and spell what it contains. But day by day, and year by year, will make the dark enigma clear, and furnish us, perhaps, at last, like other scenes already past, with proof, that we, and our affairs, are part of a Jehovah's cares, for God unfolds by slow degrees the purport of his deep decrees, sheds every hour a clearer light in aid of our defective sight, and spreads, at length, before the soul, a beautiful and perfect whole, which busy man's inventive brain toils to anticipate in vain. Say, Anna, had you never known the beauties of a rose full blown, could you, though luminous your eye, by looking on the bud descry, or guess with a prophetic power, the future splendor of the flower? Just so the omnipotent, who turns the system of a world's concerns, from mere minutic can edge us events of most important use, and bid a dawning sky display the blaze of a meridian day. The works of man tend, one and all, as needs they must, from great to small, and vanity absorbs at length the monuments of human strength. But who can tell how vast the plan which this day's incident began? Too small, perhaps, the slight occasion for our dim-sighted observation, it passed unnoticed. As the bird that cleaves the yielding air unheard, and yet may prove, when understood, a harbinger of endless good. Not that I deem, or mean to call friendship a blessing cheap or small, but merely to remark, that ours, like some of nature's sweetest flowers, rose from a seed of tiny size that seemed to promise no such prize, a transient visit intervening, and made almost without a meaning, hardly the effect of inclination, much less of pleasing expectation. Produced a friendship, then begun, that has cemented us in one, and placed it in our power to prove, by long fidelity and love, that Solomon has wisely spoken, a threefold cord is not soon broken.